what it does, Dark Side Afrocentrist, DA, Dark Man and Pooh, back at it again, man, filling this queue up. I know I'm about 3 weeks late, so don't come here with that, because like I say, man, my message is going to always be relevant, regardless of, how old the event is and how much time has passed. But I want to talk about this shit that happened at Capitol Hill, right? And, of course, a lot of people were in the uproar, a lot of black people, a lot of, especially black liberals and black women, man, they were just, a lot of you Negroes, man, well, not y'all, but a lot of Negroes was really, hurt by this shit. Oh, man, they should be, they should be locked up in Guantanamo Bay. If those were a bunch of Black Lives Matters protesters, they would have been mowed down in the streets, yada, 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 yada. But what y'all don't realize, man, this shit was orchestrated, bro. Now, I ain't saying that everybody involved were paid actors, but this shit was orchestrated. This shit was, this shit was orchestrated like a motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Because what they want y'all to do, they want to nullify y'all, especially y'all Negroes. They want to nullify y'all, man, by really making Trump to be the ultimate racist boogeyman. That's what they wanted to do. You did what I'm saying? That's why they had jokers going through there with the Confederate flag, walking through the Capitol Hill with the Confederate flag, and they kept reiterating like the Capitol hasn't been attacked since 1812. The Confederate flag has never been flown or waved inside of the Capitol. But yeah, some of the most racist motherfuckers, racist senators and representatives, James O. Eastland and Theodore Bilbo and evil racist motherfuckers like Strom Thurmond and people like that, have pushed hate and pushed genocide against African people in those same calls. You see, if you don't know your history, man, you'll get emotionally invested in this shit. Ain't nothing about this shit really worth being invested in. You know what I'm saying? Uh, that was all a set up play. That was all a set up play, man. Uh, if you want proof of how that was a set up play to support this, I'm calling it a theory just to be calling it a theory, but it's really fact to me at this point. But look at it. Like, them people knew that them people, I mean, everybody knew. Everybody knew all over the world, for the most part, that the Trump supporters were going to, cut up at the Capitol. The National Guard, all these people knew what was gonna go down. The FBI, all these people knew what was gonna go down. They knew it. They knew this shit. They knew that this was gonna go down. And they let it happen because it was supposed to happen. So now for many years to come, y'all be focused on Trump and how racist and evil Trump was, when Trump was no worse than any other peckerwood that been in that motherfucker. You see, y'all so hyper emotional. They got us so hyper emotional that we fall for this shit, man. We fall for the smoke and mirrors. We fall for the smoke and mirrors, man. And you know what I'm saying? That shit was orchestrated to keep y'all focused on Trump, to lower y'all to sleep, so y'all can keep. So not only like y'all hating Trump now, y'all gonna keep hating Trump damn near to the man dead. They got y'all that petrified of this man. White people been doing shit like this, man. White people been pulling sieges and all types of shit. This ain't nothing. This is their history. This is how they get down. And as far as people saying, oh, those was black protesters and all, listen, man. Listen. If you look at a lot of them black, what they call, well, it really wasn't Black Lives Matters, them so-called riots and shit that went down uh, this summer, this past summer over George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, rest in peace to them. A lot of, now, don't get me wrong, with some killings and some innocent black people got killed and everything, but a lot of places they let motherfuckers tear up shit because all this shit is orchestrated. All this shit is dead because that shit was a part of the fuck Trump of the hate Trump, and Trump in on it too. Don't get it twisted. Trump in on this shit too. They put Trump up, and I'm gonna get into it in my next video, but they put Trump up there. Man, Trump and Biden probably somewhere, man. Shit, well, man, I'm pretty sure, man, Trump, Biden, and all them people have been in the same rooms, kicking in and laughing, man, at y'all ass. All these people are actors, man. This ain't nothing but a big reality show / soap opera, bro. That's all this shit is. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be paying attention. I'm not even saying you shouldn't be invested in it. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta, because it's, as you see, there are real life consequences. People do get killed. People do die. People do go to jail. But still, all in all, it's a show. All this is a show, man. Straight up, it's all a show. But yeah, man, and they get y'all with the emotionalism. They showing people wearing shirts dealing with Auschwitz. White girl got killed. Somebody walking, a cop, the officer got killed, and you ain't really even hearing too much about it. The inauguration came, you ain't hearing too much about that now. They whole thing was just focused on letting this shit go on to put a bigger blemish on Trump. So y'all can be focused on hating Trump forever while Biden comes in and put transgender motherfuckers and all these different people in places of power. Man, this shit is sick, man. This shit is wicked. And also, it was a black dude who was supposed to be a Jaden X, like he's mixed. He was supposed to be a Black Lives Matter protester from Utah or some shit. And they caught his ass being involved, pushing, egging. They say he even egged the white girl up to get her ass blew down. He had that hoe up to get that bitch blew down. But that was a weird situation with him. And I might cover that separately at some point. I'm gonna just see how that develops. But even that shit, you see they put shit in there that don't make sense. So now you confused, but they know, but ultimately it's gonna go back on Trump. You know what I'm saying? But they put a little shit in there to keep you confused. They ain't gonna always give you a straight story. They don't give you a story with twists and turns. Cause just like when you watch TV, you watch a show, you see things, they got twists and turns. Like, oh, you didn't know this person was gonna kill this person, or this person was gonna have an affair with this person. Man, it's all there for show, man. But yeah, that's my whole thing with this Capitol. That was orchestrated, moves coordinated from the top to keep y'all minds on everything other than what it's supposed to be, and also to get you Negroes, us black folks, to get more and more emotionally invested in this bullshit, so we can be, so we can stay on the plantation. But all this shit, Republican and plantation, all this shit, man. all that is not gonna do anything for our liberation. And black men, that's why we gotta take rulership. Righteous and conscious, decent black men. Righteous and conscious black men. We gotta take and put this black patriarchy in play, so we won't fall for all these games, all these Jedi mind tricks. But man, that's my thing on that, and I see y'all in the next video.